what drives me. I really love what I do. I worked for over 20 years in large corporates, and I was very lucky to work for some corporates that invested heavily in me as an individual. And I find that I've got a lot to give back in terms of running my own business. I learned a lot from people like Diageo and Ernst & Young and people like that. So I can see opportunities, and I really like to go and grab opportunities. I think probably my concentration span, once I've won a job, and I'm kind of looking for the next one. So that's the kind of energy, is to try and achieve more. I love the fact that, you know, about 18 months ago we were 7 people, and we're now 22 plus contractors. That's given lots of people an opportunity to sort of, you know, spread their wings as well, and kind of learn some new stuff. I give a lot. I do like to give back into the setup in the sense that we work closely with Stirling University. We've employed several interns over the course of the last two years or so. Even we also work with some schools in Glasgow and up towards Perth way, just because the passion of the kids in terms of their kind of willingness to engage with the technologies, particularly mobile technologies, is really good, and I really enjoy that. So there's lots of.
How do you engage with the children? What do they?
We run a Dragon's Den with one of the schools, Calder Glen School, just in East Kilbride, and they are tasked with creating a mobile product, looking at the marketing and the positioning, etc. And they don't actually build it, but what they do is they will produce all the designs for it, and the teachers go through the kind of the main. I will go along and sort of help them and advise them and sort of ask them some questions about what they're doing, and then we'll have a final Dragon's Den with myself and the head teacher and whatever. And it's great to see some of the some of the solutions they come up with are amazing. So one of the winners of 2 years ago was an app that allowed children to build apps. And I said to the child, "So why did you design an app that allows children to build apps?" And he looked at me and he said, "Because all kids want to build apps." And it really kind of summed it up, that if you can catch that creativity and that energy at that point, so that's why we do it. We just get in there and help out where we can.
What drives me? I mean, I've always been that kind of person. I am quite a driven person, Capricorn, youngest of 4, and I have always been quite entrepreneurial, I think. I don't ever want to wait for someone else just to hand it to me. I find it exciting to be the first to try something or to do something. I don't want to leave this earth and go, I did okay. I want to leave and think I'd made a difference somehow, somewhere.
It's always about getting out there, whether it's on a bike, on foot, whatever it is, enjoying the area that we've got around us, and that's always number one. It's always nice when there's lots of money coming in. That helps. It takes the pressure off. In the first sort of 2 years, when you don't know whether you're going to be busy, winter's pretty quiet, you don't know if you're going to have enough money to survive the winter. That's pretty stressful, and sometimes you have to take part-time jobs to pay for it over winter, if you know, because I'm so seasonal. But now, when you know that all the bills are paid and everything's covered over winter, then you can relax. And when you're relaxed and you've got your own business, it's a great position to be in.
It's definitely the achievement thing. I love achieving. When I see something grow, that's when I feel at my happiest. Money, of course, is a great byproduct of business. You know that, yeah, you may be working 80 or 90 hours a week, but at the end of the day, it's all for you, and it's, you know, it's your own baby. So you don't mind doing all the hard work and all the hard graft. But certainly, when you see it growing and building up, that's massively satisfying and rewarding.
Success, it has to be, you know, everything that comes with that. And I don't mean money. I mean looking at the brand that we've created, because we've created a brand and we've got a community around that brand. And sometimes I'll drive down the street and I'll see somebody wearing one of our hoodies with our logo on it, and I have no idea who that person is. And that's amazing to know that the brand has grown to a level where I can't possibly engage with all the people that are involved in it. So that's success to me, you know, building this brand that people engage with, that helps change lives. You know, people are getting fitter and healthier and stronger because of what we do. Our ultimate ambition is to be a national brand. You know, we would like to be a household brand for fitness in the UK. When I could see that, when Burnout comes off your lips just the same as David Lloyd's and Bannatyne's and all those organisations, then that's what my goal is. That's what I want to achieve.
So the personal drivers, you just want to go out there and make a difference, From my perspective, being able to make a difference for children's lives and getting them out in the fresh air, playing a fantastic sport, is a massive driver for me, being a parent, myself, to get to my kids out there in the fresh air and see their children out enjoying a sport, whether it's golf, whether it's any other sport. I'm just really fortunate that I'm involved in golf to get kids into this fantastic sport.
I'm not going to say the mortgage. I wouldn't swap this for anything. I wouldn't swap. It's just quite physical work as well. You're outdoors. You develop new products. I think that's probably my favourite thing, working with the manufacturers. And when you run a small business, the brilliant thing is that you experience all aspects of it. You work with your accountant, you work with the manufacturers, you work with your customers. I love all that.